You already got yours going?
Mine's going.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk about this video.
All right, so
What was the term they used?
was something puffery. It was inactionable
Inactionable puffery. So,
Yeah.
okay, what the hell does that mean?
A whole bunch of bullshit. Sorry.
Send this to your friends who buy Lindt dark chocolate like me, because a class action lawsuit was just pushed forth against them by a judge, alleging numerous violations of consumer laws, including false advertising, safety hazard, design defect, and it's because they found significant levels of lead and cadmium in these products, and allegedly have known about this since 2014. Here were some of Lindt's defenses in court, so you know how a company thinks. First, they said it's not false advertising because we never said there's no lead, there's no cadmium in this product, to which the judge said it doesn't matter because you said all of these things, which would imply to a reasonable consumer that there would be no toxic heavy metals in this product. Well, in defense of all of this, Lindt said that is just inactionable puffery, meaning these are claims that are so exaggerated that no reasonable consumer would rely on them to buy a product.
Inactionable, you can't do any actions against us for, and puffery is just...
I never got that part of it. Okay.
Really? You didn't catch that?
Yeah.
Inactionable, you cannot punish us for it, and puffery is, you know, it's hyperbole. It could be lying, it could be overstating things, but regardless, it's basically, you can't punish us for overstating things, lying, basically. You can't punish us for lying, which is wild to think of.
Yeah, and let me umbrella hook that into our UPS experience. Basically, Morrison Forrester, UPS's attorney, said, we didn't commit fraud because you knew we were lying to you when we said we were going to be your business partner and we wouldn't cheat and steal from you. You should have known that that was a lie, that we were going to lie to you and cheat and steal from you. So therefore, it's your fault and we didn't commit fraud.
To which the court said, no, that is not true. A reasonable consumer would see this advertising and again expect a premium product and at the very least an absence of toxic metal. But then Lindt says, wait, nobody's actually proven to be injured directly from eating our chocolate. To which the court said, we don't have to wait to prove that someone got cancer from your chocolate in order to declare it a safety hazard. Because, the judge says, a reasonable consumer would not have paid a premium for your product if they knew it had these metals in it. Which is why the class action is going forward, asking for payment for anyone who bought this chocolate. You know, I'll keep you updated on any settlement.
You can't punish us for saying these things like, oh, we use the finest ingredients, but, well, we can, because any reasonable customer would think that because you say finest ingredients, there wouldn't be cadmium in there, because as far as I'm concerned, cadmium is a refined ingredient.
And
so,
lead. Yeah.
You know, and then to make matters worse, you know, they tried to argue that, well, it didn't hurt anyone. Well,
oh yeah, you can't sue us until
you can't prove
like
that
dozens or thousands of people die. Then you can sue us.
So they're just kind of really pushing all the blame and all the weight onto the consumer, which is pretty crazy to think about it.
Yeah. So it's, I guess, it's like the cost of doing business, right? Yeah. We will commit all this fraud until you catch us, and then when you catch us, we'll pay some money, and then we'll keep doing fraud because we're making so much money. It's worth it for us.
They're kind of arguing like, hey, you bought this even though there is cadmium in it. It's kind of your fault that you bought the lead and the cadmium even though you didn't know it was there.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with us. It's like, if we knew that they basically have a theft clause in their contract. If people knew that they basically have a theft clause in their contract for UPS, they wouldn't pay for the service. It's the same exact thing.
They would use FedEx.
But no, it's like these huge companies are using the law to shift all the blame onto the consumer. It's just...
Yep, and the only remedy we have is class action litigation,
like
and even that doesn't work because they just look at that as a cost of doing business.
Yeah. So,
right. I'm done with this.
Woo, legal system. Yay!
Hey everybody, we don't have to accept dishonesty and greed from companies. We can do something about it. Fight back, join me, even if it's just subscribing to this channel. And if you've got a similar story of a company that's done something bad, let me know and we'll feature it here.